Hey everybody! Today we are going to do 3 problems from the Rational Expressions Review Worksheet 4, 7, and 17, just to kind of give you guys an example to start with for each section. I picked these because I picked number 4 because it was the hardest one of the 3. 2x squared plus of the 3. Hardest one of the 4. Problems at the top. Okay, my side needs more tea. It's 8:22 in the morning, by the way. Okay. The directions say simplify each and state the excluded values. Okay, and if you notice, I have a trinomial on the top and a trinomial on the bottom, which means diamond and box for both. I chose this problem because I wanted you guys to notice there was a common factor of 2 in the numerator, so I need to factor that 2 out before I start. It'll make my factoring much easier, and sometimes you can't even factor when there is you can't do diamond and box when there is a common factor. Okay, so let's do the numerator first. Okay, x squared in the first box, negative 8 in the last box, negative 8x squared, 2x. That's going to be 4x and negative 2x. X, 4, negative 2. Not looking forward to factoring this one. Those numbers are big. Okay, 5x squared, 16. 5 times 16, 80. Oh, now I feel silly. This is easy. Okay, 5x there, x here, negative 2, negative 8. Alright, so now into the fun part. I have a factor of x minus 2 on the top and the bottom. Giant 1. 2x plus 4 over 5x minus 8. Okay, excellent. Okay, so that's the answer to number 4, except there are 2 parts. It said simplify each, so here we have simplified, and state the excluded values. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys understand, I've said this several times in my previous videos, but you get your excluded values from the factors in the problem before you cross things out. So I need to get excluded values for both of these. Okay, so x minus 2 cannot equal 0, and 5x minus 8 cannot equal 0. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was my dog sighing. X cannot equal 2. 5x cannot equal 8. X cannot equal 8. Fits. Okay. Next problem, number 7. Simplify each expression. Okay, so I picked a division one because multiplication is the same. It just is missing the step of keep, change, flip. I'm just going to write the problem down as is, and then I will keep, change, flip. Okay. So, first step, keep this side, change this to multiplication, and flip this side. Okay, now for multiplication you can cancel anything on the top and bottom, but I'm going to combine it together first. So 6 times 9 is 54. And then I have 90. Okay. And 3p plus 7 makes a giant 1. So I have 54 over 90. I know 9 goes into both of those, so I'm going to divide by 9 on the top and bottom, and I'll get 6/10. And those are both still even. 3/5. Hopefully you guys find it kind of satisfying to go from this to 3/5. It's a nice answer. Okay, last one, number 17. I am doing an addition problem, so it's different because it requires a common denominator. This one I'm going to write kind of in the middle because I know I need to multiply things on the sides. Okay, so p plus 2 and p plus 3 is not a common denominator. What I want you guys to remember from my previous work is that p plus 2 is a number and p plus 3 is a number. These are separate numbers like 3 and 4. P and p cannot be canceled and cannot be considered their own part of the denominator. P plus 2 is a number and p plus 3 is a number. Okay, so thinking back to previous problems we did, this one right here, we started with a denominator of 3 and a denominator of 5. On this side we multiplied by a giant 1 of this denominator, and on this side we multiplied by a giant 1 of this denominator. So that's what I'm going to do in this problem. Okay, so the common denominator is p plus 2, p plus 3. Both of them. This side of the problem needs a giant 1 made of p plus 3. Notice now it has both numbers. This side needs p plus 2. Now notice it has both numbers. Okay, so next step is to add across the top and the denominator stays the same. So just because this is a video, I'm going to do it in separate steps. Okay, now let's simplify the top. Okay, I've distributed. Now I'm going to combine like terms. Okay, let's take a look and see if anything can be canceled with the bottom. notice that both of these factors, both of these terms have a p in them, so I could factor a p out, but I cannot cancel p out with either of those two. And whatever's left would be 9p plus 23. However, we can't cross anything out. So you can either leave it like this, or you can factor out the greatest common factor of p and leave it like this. But this step is not required. The reason I did it was just to check to make sure that I could not reduce any further. Okay guys, I hope this was helpful. Let us know if you need anything. Please email with questions. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.